you know, they're living on an island. Oh, we're living on Long Island. Oh, you know it's so much fun. I'm living on the island. I'm just basking in the sun.
Hey, Andy, give me a vodka. Is that your Camaro? It's gorgeous.
You know, I went to high school with Billy Joel.
I go to Hamptons on Friday night. I party hard till sunshine bright. Then I'm sitting in traffic on Sunday night. I'm living on an island. Yeah, living on Long Island. You know it's so much fun. I'm living on the island. I'm not hurting anyone. Let's live.
Hey there, Islanders. If you're going out to the beach, you better get an early start. Traffic is miserable.
Well, I'm coming of age in Old Man Page, trying to get down in Levittown. Fencing in the dark in Floral Park. I think I'll stay in Oyster Bay because I'm living on an island.
Hey, we're living on the island. How you doing?
How's everybody?
Yeah, welcome to the Gagootz Show. I'm your host, Benny Rizzuti, and here's my lovely co-host, Victoria Hughes.
Yes.
Yes,
Hello.
thank you. Thanks for coming on the show.
Of course, thanks for having me back.
Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah, that was a fun interview when you were on.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
So anyway, so you're the winner of Governor's Laugh-Off.
Indeed,
Right.
yeah. 2025, yep.
2025 Gov's Laugh-Off, and you're the you won. It's a great thing. Great.
Yeah.
I've met you here at the mic here.
Yeah, yes.
And I heard recently there was a roast battle.
There was a roast battle, yes. It was me against Kevin Linehan. I don't know if you've met him. He's
Yeah, I know Kevin.
the
Very
big scary
tall,
guy,
6'7".
Something like that. Yeah. Tattoos and all that stuff. He's like a little mouse, though. He's like a little, you wouldn't expect. He's very soft kind of guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how'd the roast battle go?
For him it didn't go well. For me it was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, roasting was never something I set out to do, but apparently I'm pretty good at it. So it's just like a fun thing that I did.
Yeah. That's so. Now these roast battles that I haven't gone to any of them yet. So the roast, it's just two comedians one-on-one. It's
right.
And then whoever wins
Yeah, it's like a bracket. So you have like the first couple groups of comedians that'll do it, and then whoever wins from that bracket will go on to the next round, and then whoever, like the winners from each bracket will then face each other until somebody wins.
on that show, on that particular show?
Yeah, it's like a bracket thing.
Oh, all right.
So, yeah, it's fun.
So you have to write a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of insults.
You do, yes. You have to be quick on your feet, because most of these time I don't know any of these people, so you're going based on looks, or you're like looking up their Instagram.
So you
or
made
something.
that stuff up about Kevin?
Well, Kevin I've known for a little while, but
all right.
Yeah, that wasn't hard.
That's
It wasn't
awesome.
too hard. Yeah.
Oh man, that's great. And I'll tell you a little bit about the roasting I did, but I'm first going to mention that we have two great guests.
Yes.
Or 1.5 great guests. So, no, we have Don Sill and Joe Pontillo, and they both also Joe does stand up. Don is a very funny man. Doesn't do stand up, but he writes some funny stuff, and they both make some great videos. And the reason I'm bringing Don and I did a game show at Governor's years ago called Put Up, Shut Up, and Stand Up.
Okay.
And so it was a competition, and then they had a roast battle, and that was each contestant against Alfredo Gagootz against me. So when you were saying that you're very good at, Don Sill was like, it was like I think Benny found a niche, found something I did because I was having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah,
It can be fun, but you have to be careful, I guess.
Yeah, you don't want to ruin any friendships or anything like that, but it's, it was all
But nobody said anything to you that
No.
it's all in fun. That's
I
it.
let it
When
roll
it's-
off, and I don't know, I have a little bit of a reputation now for like being very, I don't know, with the word, I'm good at it, I guess, so people are like kind of afraid to.
So have a talent for it.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah, it's not something I ever knew I could do, but apparently I'm pretty,
and you like
great
it.
at it. It's fun. I mean, it's not going to replace the stand-up for me, but once in a while I'll do it,
And now you have a show coming up we'll show that flyer.
Yes.
You have one coming up with
February, next month.
Next month. It's almost February. This is Today is the 27th, right?
Yeah. Feels like
January
it's,
27th.
Yeah, January goes on forever. It feels like the 100th day of January.
And a horrible snowstorm. But we're going to show that flyer of you. It's coming up. Here we
there
go.
it is.
Okay, Valentine's Day Eve comedy show.
Yes. Me
Very
and some
cool.
funny ladies will be at the Seacoast
Megan
restaurant.
Hanley, she's the headliner.
She is.
There's you. There's Nicole LaMonaco,
Yes.
which very good friend of mine.
Oh, good.
And the other comedian.
Fiona Michaels. Yeah, I've met her a couple times. She's very funny. Very funny.
Oh, it looks like a very talented show. That's it. It's just.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure if Steve Rocco usually is the promoter, the producer rather, Wasted Talent Agency, so I'm sure he'll be there. Yeah,
But
it's gonna be a
will
fun
he
night.
perform or it'll just be?
I don't know. He'll probably do a few minutes
You know,
at the beginning, I'm sure.
I love a show like that. I
Yeah.
love a show with only 4 or 5. You know.
I totally agree.
Right? These
Totally
shows
agree.
with.
I'm
you
used
know,
to doing shows that have like 17 comics and it just goes on all
And-
night.
There's a difference. There's a show, and then there's an open mic, or
Right.
or a showcase.
Sure.
So if you call it a showcase, you could have. But
Yeah.
if I go to a show, I really don't want more than 4
Yeah,
comedians.
yeah.
You know, I understand sometimes
on
a
too
friend
long.
comes in and
Right.
can I go, because for what people don't realize is stand-up comedy is an addiction pretty much
Yeah.
for a lot of people.
Yeah, it sure
and
is.
they can't go to a show. A lot of people can't go to a show and not asked to go up.
Right.
Where I'm with the opposite. I've gone to shows, you know,
Yeah.
as a customer, and a few times they're like, "You want to go up?" And I'm like,
Like,
"I ain't
no.
got it." You know, I didn't feel like
Wasn't
you know,
prepared.
I didn't come for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Not in the right mindset.
But I've been forced. Usually, if Nancy's like, "Go up,"
Yeah.
you've been doing this
Yeah,
for
why
so
not?
long.
You know,
You know.
why not? It's fun.
Yeah. No, it is. I
Yeah.
enjoy
I mean,
it.
I've had shows where I didn't really know what I was gonna do until like right before I went up, and just I don't know, like you pull it out of thin air sometimes, and it's fine.
All right, but you're pulling out. You're just like working the audience, or
I don't really
discussing.
do crowd work. I write a lot, and I change bits a lot, or I'll play around with the wording, or sometimes it's just kind of how I'm feeling when I get there. Like I'll have a list of jokes that I'm thinking about doing, and then I'll kind of pick everything apart and come up with my set list like right before I go on. It's like an,
all right,
it's like an
yeah.
adrenaline thing, like
I have a thing like that too. I have a thing where I have to write. I have to
Yeah.
write the what I'm gonna do, and sometimes I'm making like at the mic here.
Yeah.
There's been times I just all of a
Yeah,
sudden
yeah,
just
I do
start
that too.
get inspired to write. But I do that. I write and then I'm always changing stuff.
yeah,
you
I
know?
do that a lot. Yeah.
I feel that's good to change. Change
Yeah,
it.
for sure. Yeah, new perspective, or like you find a new word that's funny or
So
something like that.
you go up to a show sometimes. You said and you're just winging it. You just put. Now,
I mean, not fully. Like I
Yeah,
have
that's
some
what
semblance of
that
like,
was
what
what I
I'm
was gonna
thinking
ask you.
about in my head, but like I'm making last minute changes all the time, or like I'll decide I'm not going to do that joke. I'm going to replace it with this.
But
or
when
some,
you
know.
close your set, do you
Yeah.
have a specific?
No, it's not the same thing every time. I have been trying to write like new stuff a lot, so I generate a lot of new jokes, and like usually I'll use the shows as an opportunity to like test that out on a crowd, and it's been working so far. I'm sure there will be times where it doesn't work out that way, but
I mean, so what
for the most part.
you'll close with something right
Yeah.
off the top of your head, something new.
yeah, sometimes.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a risk taker right there.
You gotta. It'll make you a better performer, I think. Because, sometimes you have to think on your feet up there. Like, something happens in the crowd or somebody, heckle, whatever. You gotta be on,
I know that's
Happens.
I know it happens. So anyway, let's bring up our first guest. We're
Yeah.
going to show a video
Awesome.
of George Washington.
Oh,
And
okay.
then, so Don Sill's video, and then we'll talk to Don, and then we'll have Joe.
Great.
All right. And take it away, Bobby.
Excuse me, sir. What do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? Well, I was the first president of the United States of America. Have you ever heard of it?
Yes. So you like work for the government?
I wouldn't say I work for the government. I would say I helped create the government, helped write the Constitution, me and a whole group of great forefathers, you know.
Well, what was your biggest challenge being the first president?
Biggest challenge? You got a few hours? There's a lot of challenges. First, there's the battles. I had to win the battles. There was the Delaware. I had to cross over Delaware during Christmas time, mind you. Had to miss that. Martha wasn't too happy. And then, trying to figure out the Constitution, trying to figure out the government, trying to just align with everybody. Wasn't easy, but we got the job done. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. What would you say to your younger self if you had the opportunity?
What would I say to my younger self? I would say, don't chop down the cherry tree. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, chop down the cherry tree. Do you know, just for the story alone, do you know that story still stood the test of time? Centuries later, they're still talking about that cherry tree and me telling the truth. But yeah, I guess I would just say, you know what, just savor the moments. Always find work-life balance in your life, and just always work hard and never give up. Okay?
Well, that was great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. And remember, 250 years later, we're still going strong. Still, America's still going strong. And I want everybody to check out trendsjackers.etsy.com and get a t-shirt today of me rocking out on guitar, because you gotta shred. Got it? Good. All right.
And here we are.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? That was George Washington.
Yeah, that was good.
Uncanny resemblance.
Yeah. Runs in the family. No, it's the 250th anniversary of America on 4th of July. So one day I was just messing around with Tony Walker, my good friend, and we bought costumes. I got him a Ben Franklin.
Nice.
And I was George Washington. We was like, what are we going to do with these? So we just started doing a bunch of skits. We actually went to Philadelphia, and we ran all over Philly, and people wanted to take pictures with us and all that. They thought we worked there or something, and but it was a blast. They cleared for us. We just walked in, two schmoes dressed up with a camera phone.
Right this way, sir.
They cleared the area for the bell.
Wow.
The Liberty Bell.
Oh my God. That's
and they
so
let us
funny.
do a sketch for the Liberty Bell. We took pictures
that's
in front.
great.
Yeah, and so it's been a lot of fun.
Where can we find these videos if we want to watch them?
These videos are on, you can find them on Instagram. I think it's George and Ben BFFs is the name of the Instagram
I've seen
page.
that account before, yeah.
So I'm trying to build that up, yeah.
That's funny.
We do all kinds of stuff, like, this was a playoff. That one that you saw was a playoff of those videos where people in the streets, they go, hey, sir, what do you do for a living? And it's like some successful guy, so we were trying to play off of that. We did deli ones, because for some reason now, I don't know if it's a Long Island thing or New York thing, but it's all these like pizza videos where or the deli or whatever. So we did a takeoff of those as well, but it's been fun, man.
Yeah, content is a big deal now.
Yeah.
Dude, content is big, and
it's helping. Do you do that?
Yeah, here and there. I don't like straying from the stand-up. That's really my main focus. But I feel like you have to almost like play along. Like that's what people want,
It's crazy.
It's almost I do it to draw more attention to my stand-up.
Right.
Yeah, but do you do your stand-up too? Like make Instagram videos?
Yeah, I do. I definitely do.
Yeah, it's crazy when like back in the day, if you wanted to be a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
You just could be a stand-up comedian. Now you got to be
a content creator,
sketches, podcast
social
host. You got to do all these extra things.
Quests,
and not everybody's good at every single thing of them. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a whole new age, a whole new world, and you got to adapt to it somehow or another. And then back in the day when I was writing for magazines, interviewing comedians was easy because they all wanted to talk and they all wanted to be interviewed.
For sure.
This is back in in the mid '90s to the early 2000s, so you could get comedians because I was at the time I was writing for different magazines and stuff like that. But and not too many people talking to the comedians.
Yeah.
So I was getting great ones. Now, because of the podcast boom,
right.
everybody and their mother's looking at book comics.
Right.
So it's very, very hard nowadays to get to land the big A guys.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a change of how the.
Well, we landed you. Don Sill.
Yeah, there you go.
We got Don Sill. I mean, yeah.
Dude, whenever Benny Rizzuti calls me, I'm like, I'm there. I know Benny for almost 30 years now. We go way back when Benny was just a young lad. He was just a young...
I was never that. I feel like I was never a young lad.
But it was good days.
We met. Don was doing a radio show, and he was getting comedians on the show because we weren't making videos. There was no Facebook or anything. And
it was before all that.
then, so I went, and he had me a guest a couple of times, and then one day he just said, "Do you want to be a regular on the show?" And I was his joke guy.
Nice.
Yeah, I was so heavily inspired by Howard Stern back in the day.
Right.
That
Makes
I
sense.
literally crafted my show to be like Howard Stern. He was like my Jackie the Joke Man.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was just on Jackie's podcast a few months ago.
Oh yeah, Jackie
Peter,
rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, true legend in the game. Great guy. So.
What were you doing with?
The podcast. He has a podcast with Peter.
With Peter Bales? Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Stories.
Yeah, they do it here too.
Yeah, stand-up memories. Yeah.
Stand-up
memories.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jackie's a great guy.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about getting into the comedy world, is all levels of coexist.
Yeah.
You know, so you could be
It's something.
hanging out with legends, in the green room some days, and you're like, wow, I can't believe I'm sitting here, and
Right.
So that stuff's kind of cool, but yeah, it gets complicated as you go, but
Yep.
But me and Benny back in the day, man, when Benny started coming on the show, we
That's awesome.
we
What
had some
radio
crazy
show was
stuff.
that?
It was called the Double D Show.
Okay.
Back in the day on WUSB 90.1 FM.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 5 to 7.
5 to 7. Once in a while we would go a little later.
Yeah,
But
that's
we
funny.
had people listening.
Yeah, WUSB still going strong. I work at the university, and that's part of my team is that radio station. So still going strong. Yeah, we support heavily the radio station.
I love that station.
Yeah.
I listen to it all the time.
I reached out to Norm, I don't know how many years ago it was, and he never responded. He ghosted me, so I don't know if he hates me. Cause
I think he's just long retired at this point.
He was cool. He was a good mentor, and there was a good group of guys. And what was cool is that, we went on our radio show, followed a reggae show, and then it was our little crazy comedy show, and then after us was a blues
That's
hour.
cool. I love reggae.
So it's just a whole.
Yeah,
business.
that's right. We followed the reggae guy.
Yeah.
And then there was a young girl. I don't remember her name anymore. If it was there was someone she had, because it was every other week, so she had a show, and I used to love. She reminded me of a DJ on WNEW way back when called Allison Steele.
Oh yeah, I remember Allison Steele.
And she remembered. I remember that she reminded me of her, and she said great things about our show.
Yeah.
Like, because she would see the costume. We were wearing costumes. We had a band. Don has a. See, I like doing small show. Don has a thing when he does a show. If it's in a little room, he loves to cram it with people.
Yeah.
He loves to cram it with he'll have a band. He'll have a band. He'll have friends that just drop by. We had Joey Kohler on.
Okay.
And when we had Joey Kohler on, he had a band in there. He had like all these people around us.
Yeah, we had Steve Strangio was on that.
Steve
same
Strangio
day, and
came.
he's a guy that does stuff in here. He does the trivia nights.
He does trivia night.
Yeah, so Steve Strangio, shout out. But yeah, man, we were doing some crazy stuff,
and the DJs, he would have him, Denise. Sometimes we had another guy come in and me.
Yeah, it was great.
So we'd have like 10 people in this.
Jaffo.
Jaffo, yeah, we had this guy Jaffo.
Yeah, so we had those were fun times, and sometimes I'll listen back to some of those early tapes, and it's like, man, what it could have showed. We had something there.
It was fun. We tried, Yeah.
And now we're all doing podcasts.
It's just the way of the world now.
Yeah, but I love it, man, and keeps me, in the know, in the scene a little bit, and and it's just interesting. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. And now we're gonna bring up our other guest in a couple of minutes, and he should wait out there a long time. But, we're gonna bring him up, and he also does film. Makes.
He's great. Like when you told me Pontillo was going to be on, I was like, oh man, now I got to find a sketch that's like, because his sketches are awesome. I've been a fan of Joe for a long time,
Me too.
Yeah, he's a funny, hilarious dude, and he's great at doing these sketches, man.
Yeah, his sketch. As a matter of fact, we're going to go to a Joe Pontillo video right now.
Sweet.
And then Joe will come on.
Awesome.
And then...
I get to meet him?
And you'll get to meet him, yeah.
This is
All right,
awesome.
so let's go to the Joe Pontillo video.
Cool.
I call upon my ancestors for guidance. Hey, a pasta fazoole, a mangiare, and then boom. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'm good. Well, look at this piece of shit. No, look at this piece of shit. How about that piece of shit? So many houses, so many pieces of shit. Check out my new home improvement show called Look at This Piece of Shit. I show up to people's houses and I point out everything that's wrong. And then I leave without offering to fix or help improve anything whatsoever. Sometimes people get a little mad at me. Occasionally, we've thrown some fists. But it's all in good fun. Also, I've won every single fight so far. So tune in. And if you see me walking around your neighborhood, it's probably because there's a piece of shit. That's wholesome. That's wholesome content for the whole family.
Very heartwarming.
Well, speaking of pieces of shit, I have never been so insulted in my life.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yes,
get here
right.
at 6:30 so I can eat 3 crackers, sit on the couch, and then stand in the hallway for 25 minutes. I think Don took my water. This whole thing is a mess. But thanks for having me. From the bottom of my heart.
Joe Pontillo, thank you so much.
It was very hard to get me. But once I got that text, can you make it to the show tonight? I knew we were gonna have problems. Anyway, what do you want to know?
Do you want another water?
Nah, we'll get that till later.
All right.
It's
I don't know,
better enough we
Victoria,
have
you
the
any
spread
questions?
here.
Well, give me the overview here. What so you're into podcasting? You do like content creation. What is your kind of like niche? Would you say?
I'm trying to take down every aspect of comedy from the inside.
Okay, what does
Whether
that mean
it's
to
stand-up, podcasting, sketches, shut it all down.
you? You'll never work in this town again.
Or the opposite. I'm trying
Right.
to, I'm multi, I don't know, faceted. Is that the word we're
sure.
going?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And cause it's good. Cause like when I started doing comedy, there was none, the internet was only like,
Sure.
I wasn't even allowed on Facebook when it started because it was only for,
College
actually I was in college, but
No MySpace era for you.
no, I had a hardcore
Yeah, me
MySpace
too.
era. And,
What I would give to have access to that again.
MySpace was so simple.
Yeah.
I think my page is still there. You got to have your top 8, then it was a top
yeah.
60. Once it got to like top 32, it was like they're gonna
what's
fall
the point?
apart
Yeah,
soon.
no.
Used to put like my MySpace gig calendar for all my upcoming stand-up shows,
Okay,
which at that
nice.
point was like 90% bringer shows or open mics,
Mhm,
but I was still, promoting it. I was like, yeah, check it out. It was a free website, free everything, and then Facebook kind of just
Yeah, it took
destroyed
over.
everything and decided, hey, why don't we make everyone fight and steal their data? What a great idea!
Why
So
didn't
we
I
can
think of that?
so we can give them advertisements.
Right.
They're like, hey, remember commercials? But now I've ascended to such a good level of posting,
Good.
whether that I actually make a very sad amount of money
Oh,
from
God.
Facebook.
Some of us aren't making any money.
No,
so.
the saddest amount of
I
money
can't wait to
imaginable.
graduate to a sad amount.
And,
Yeah,
Facebook
that's great.
constantly changes like the parameters for it. So for a while I was making maybe like $8
$10, $12, $17 a month. Now it's like you made $2.05, and we don't even pay you till you reach $5, so you have to wait 3 months.
We'll cut you your check for $3 in 6 weeks.
Oh, they just send it
Oh
right
my
to PayPal,
God.
so that's nice.
Oh, cool.
And then you have to have that embarrassing
Ironclad
yeah.
PayPal.
And you have to have that embarrassing moment where you transfer
Deposit,
$5.64 to your bank account.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's good times.
When I met him, it was before Facebook, but I had, there weren't that many, I didn't call it, I don't call this a podcast
I met
either.
Benny at his
I
bookstore.
call this a variety show.
Okay.
All right, and so I started a comedy variety show called The Gagootz Show about 11 years ago, and Joe made a movie. He made a short
your
film,
wife
and
found it.
Nancy
That's
was
what it
going on the road, and Nancy went, and we knew Les Deegan was in the movie. We knew Les. We didn't know Joe. Nancy went and interviewed Joe, and then saw the premiere of the movie that she loved. It was called Hank is Evil.
Yes.
Cool.
And she
I've seen
loved
clips
it.
of that movie.
Hank is Evil.
That
She
guy
loved
running
it.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, and right, guy with a cape and a
Yeah, like a hat.
He's
top
been
hat.
brought to justice.
Whatever happened to that guy? Who's the actor?
He refuses to don the hat and the cape unless there's a specific reason for it.
He also got ran in here right
Fair
now.
enough, yeah. He's in the thing I'm hopefully working on right now.
So he came and did the Gagootz Show because Nancy booked him.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know him.
That's also how I met Steve Rocco.
Oh, yeah.
Perillo, yeah.
Last name
Co-host,
left
yeah.
out right
Yeah,
now.
all right, wait, I should.
That's not his last name anymore.
I know, but I just.
I know Steve.
He's gonna call in.
No, he won't call in. He hates me.
Why?
He hates me. Steve
Oh,
hates me.
good.
He hates you,
He
really?
rightfully so.
Every time, yeah. Every time I see him, so I'm always nice to him. Sometimes he talks to me for a couple
gonna
of minutes,
text him
and
right
sometimes
now.
he's like,
Yeah, come
sometimes
on.
I just get a hi.
Hi, Benny.
Hi. And then,
I
yeah.
mean, good idea.
So I love. Listen, Steve, I love you. Anyway,
You heard it
Good
here
save.
first.
listen. When I first started the Gagootz Show, I had my first co-host was Nicole Lamonaco that you
Okay,
saw
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Nicole Lamonaco was, and I have Steve on as my my third guy behind the scenes.
Because he
and
wouldn't
stuff.
leave.
And
Was that here or someplace else?
That was at
What?
was the name of that place?
that was in
Was that like
Madhouse,
Madhouse?
which isn't there anymore.
That
at Deer
was
Park.
like the precursor to Strong Island TV.
That was, yeah, but they didn't do it like Bobby does it. Yeah.
Right.
You know, they had to use street. Over here at Paradise Studio, we're on different media. There's a lot going on here, and we reach more people. YouTube too. I think YouTube didn't. There was YouTube, but I wasn't good enough for it.
I forget when I
You're
was
still
watching those
not.
Madhouse shows.
Still not.
I was
What?
in North Carolina.
Couldn't go live on YouTube like we do today.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
true.
Yeah,
There
we
you
couldn't
go.
go
Oh, yeah,
live.
that's
All
true.
right, we
Couldn't
couldn't
do
go
that.
live. There was so much we couldn't do. But Bobby is very state of the art,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so I would say that Paradise Studios is state of the art. It's
Yeah,
a
for
state of the
sure.
art studio.
Got
for-
it.
It's
I
a
would
great
agree.
space, and Long Island is very lucky to have it, a Long Island comedy scene.
Oh, for sure.
Unfortunately, it means letting people like you in to do a show. You got to take the losses with the wins. What are you gonna do?
It's definitely the best mic on the island, I'll tell you that much. No offense to the other mics, it's just the services that he offers now.
Oh, okay.
If you want a tape or something like that, you can.
Yeah, that's
have
so
that.
cool.
And it pays to have access to content like that if you're
I'm
trying
gonna
to.
shout out another show here, Limo Talk. They had a great comedy show here in late 2024, and then for some reason they were like, "Let's do it at this terrible bar instead." So, but those guys are great, and they have. Unless are you feuding with them?
No,
Well, you
no.
should be. Like every time I bring you up, they get weird. But
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
no, well, I've not known Bobby Inns, but I've known Bobby. Bobby used to own a bar in Franklin Square,
All right.
and I grew up in Valley Stream, so he's
Okay, so I like Graz. I think Graz is a great guy. The other guy's a great guy.
I don't remember the other guy's name.
Yeah,
But he's always on.
but
there.
I don't remember. And so two out of three ain't bad.
Oh, hey, wow! All right.
That's good for me.
Well,
That's
I
good
only
for Benny Rizzuti.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people. You mentioned my name, and probably a lot of people are like, oh, Benny Rizzuti. Okay, I got to go now. Yeah.
I don't think anybody ever has anything negative to say about you. I think
no, I've never.
no,
heard
I
anything.
bring you up. People mostly just like, why? Or really? Okay, sure, that's different. Even Ryan, even when I bring it up to Ryan, he's like, maybe you shouldn't.
My son. He's talking
Yeah.
about my son.
Yeah, of course.
Friggin' Maluk. Yeah, no, Ryan produced the show, and we wound up having it at the brokerage.
We went from every comedy club trying to figure out what they
Yeah,
were
at the
doing.
brokerage late, and it started at like 11:15.
Oh yeah.
It was. They were having problems with one of the rooms, so they moved us,
Right.
and then we followed. What's it?
Brokerage.
Warburton.
Who? Oh yeah, Patrick Warburton.
Patrick Warburton.
Never
Oh, he's the guy from
Oh, you know,
Seinfeld.
from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, okay,
Family Guy.
yeah.
Okay.
Family Guy, right. So we followed him. The show didn't end till like 11, and then they rushed us, and Joe was the headliner.
Right, and I
So
wasn't.
you had to wait till the end.
Yes, and I wasn't supposed to be the headliner originally. The original headliner ended up canceling
Oh.
because of all the changes. So they're like, good news,
Joe,
you're
you're the lucky
headlining.
one.
Bad news, you're
Bad news,
going
you're
on
headlining.
tomorrow. So that's how you.
Pretty much. No, it worked out a 90-minute show. Great show.
Oh yeah, it was a very good show. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it.
So you're still doing comedy then? You're still doing
Me?
stand-up?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's,
Yeah, we. As a matter of fact, we have a flyer.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
of a
right.
show that he's doing.
I booked the hottest show in Island Park. You can imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny Calabrese, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
John Ziegler, yeah. I know these people. I love
Oh,
these
good.
people.
Yeah, that's great, and that's
Good group.
Friday, January 30th.
Yeah,
this coming Friday.
It's going to be freezing, but
Awesome.
I,
Yeah, they're
they
great,
have
great
heat.
comics.
At $20 tickets.
Yeah,
Any-
but if you mention me, they put you on the guest list. So.
Get
Pro
out.
Very
tip.
exclusive,
Of course
very
they do.
exclusive stuff.
Yeah,
Cool.
this is where also
That's
I
it,
shot.
and I don't have to pay if I'm on the guest list.
Of course not. Why would you? I mean, you should pay double, but just buy a drink, please.
Look, you know what? I didn't want to bring this up, but you mentioned the
I
show.
booked Ryan,
You booked-
his son. Neither him nor Nancy could be bothered to come to the show. I think Nancy went to like a free Maduro rally or something. Well, that didn't even happen yet, but she knew in advance.
Nancy might have been in Atlantic City or
Something. She was something.
or Foxwoods.
Something
or
was
something.
more important than seeing her son perform with her favorite comedian, but whatever.
And I don't remember
And you're
what
just
my
a jackass.
excuse- Yeah, but you know what?
If I'm not on the show or I'm not wearing my chef hat, I don't care. Who's doing it? Come to Benny Gagootz 70th birthday party, part 6. Oh, I don't know, whatever. But you know,
Oh, what are you mad that you weren't invited to my birthday
I
party?
got like a late fake invite to that. I think I was working though. So what was I gonna do?
I think I might have. I ask you, in all honesty.
No,
I,
that's all. You
I
guys are
do
good
ask
to
you
me.
for
Yeah.
shows, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Anytime you guys have something, I'm almost.
But I
in the
don't know
top
why.
50 of people
But
you ask.
all right, this is nice here. This
Yeah, good
this
looking.
Friday, come to.
Yeah, we do it every. Like,
So this
5,
way,
6
Joe
weeks.
Pontillo will bitch and moan and cry like a little baby.
I don't do any such thing. I'm
Yeah.
just having fun, unlike most people.
I went and I saw you at the Bolton Center in Bayshore.
I was on that show.
Yeah, with
It's all a blur.
Oh, that was a bad show.
no,
We're-
you,
no.
you weren't happy. Nigel Fullerton was on it too.
When was this?
Oh, no wonder it was-
This is
no.
wild.
Oh, that was pre-COVID. That was like 2019. I think.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID. Wow.
The before times.
PC. Yeah.
Yeah.
20,
2019.
2019 PC. All right,
Was
so
it
I
like
guess
that?
your flyer's gonna stay up here now.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
We don't need to see the rest of the show. I just want people to take in every detail of this.
Gorgeous flyer.
I
don't-
actually made most of this flyer.
Who's the headliner? Ziegler?
Ziegler's headlining, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
great.
I usually
love
go
Ziegler.
like next to last.
Alright.
And then who's hosting? I think Jimmy's hosting. Yeah. Oh, and we added what's her name? Natalie Goggin.
Oh yeah.
You know
No.
her? Yeah.
She lives around there.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
she's done
yeah.
the show before.
I had her on the Gagootz show like a year or so.
Oh, I'll
ago.
bet you did.
All right.
I don't know.
What does that mean? Oh, I bet you did. You son of a bitch.
Is that flyer still up there, Bobby?
I mean, that's okay.
Sleep at the keyboard back there.
Oh,
Okay.
wait.
Nice. And we're back.
Wow.
That
And
was
we're
the
back.
highest ratings you ever had. Flyer being
Joe
up.
Pontillo's show, yeah.
Gorgeous just Canva flyer.
So now you got to have Victoria on one of your shows.
Yes, we'll make that happen. Can you
Contractually
work clean?
obligated. Yeah.
Okay, I got a show in a church too. I can use somebody if you want to try that. Right?
In church.
Me and the church don't get along, but I'll do my
Oh, all
best.
right.
Is that a clean? That's not a clean show.
Look, if
no.
I could have Steve Rocco on that show.
Yeah,
No, not
Rocco in
that
the
one.
church?
That one's above a pool
Keep
hall.
bursting.
Yeah, that's above a pool hall. That's not a clean show.
No, I do.
But you do a clean show?
Yeah, like once or twice a year they do it. It's a guy who used to listen to my old podcast, which was called Comedy Sucks. And but it got too negative, so I changed it up. I think it somehow became like a movie podcast after 3 years. But he would listen to every episode, and then he started coming to my shows when I used to run shows at this place called Sip This in Valley Stream,
Okay.
which was owned by my sister. But they closed in 2020 for numerous reasons and crime. And we're Italian.
Parentheses,
We're Italian. Money laundering. And what happened? And
Poker
this
games
guy,
in the basement?
yeah, and this guy Dave, he actually does a Comic-Con every year at this
Oh,
church
cool.
in East Rockaway.
That's interesting.
And he decided, hey, let's do some comedy
Yeah. that's
sometime,
cool.
but it's gotta be clean.
Of course.
I mean, it's like not clean, but
I was going to ask you what level
Yeah.
of clean.
Right,
In a
we're
church,
talking
I would-
knock jokes. What are we talking about?
some comedians have gotten away with some words and things that they probably shouldn't have, but nobody complains.
In front of
I can't do clean.
You're
I
not
just
right.
can't because I don't know what I'm gonna.
Tony was producing the
You're so
band
unpredictable.
shell at Jones Beach for a while, and so it was clean, and they had Fat J up, and Fat J said like ass or something like that, and then he got scolded.
Blacklisted.
Yeah.
Well,
For
because
the band shell.
this
yeah.
was at the band shell in Jones Beach.
Yeah, yeah.
And they have people with
They
their
were like
kids.
super,
Yeah.
like squeaky clean. Like,
Wow.
Yeah,
I think he only said ass. That was it. You know, and to us, it's like
Oh,
that's nothing. But
I've got two stories about not being clean. So I somehow got booked to perform comedy at, I guess it was like a fundraiser at Eisenhower Park for like Hurricane Sandy in 2013. I think I was the only comedian on it because I knew the guy. And I was
Everybody
like,
eats shit at the fundraiser.
yeah, and I'm
so I
like,
don't
this
know
is
what it
gonna,
is about
oh,
the
but a
fundraiser.
benefit concert,
Like,
yeah. And I was like, I knew it wasn't a good idea, but
yeah, it never
it was
is.
a nice credit. And then I just said the word porn, not.
Oh no.
It wasn't like a hardcore, and they immediately were like, "Nope, done, get on
it's like,
stage."
no food porn. That's
Yeah.
not
But they still gave me a citation. I have this nice thing where like,
Wow.
"Oh, Joe Pontillo, exemplary behavior,
Wow.
doing,
Except for that
giving
one
back to the
thing.
community." Yada. No one will ever know.
Wow.
Oh, okay, good.
And then I did this place, Samantha's Little Bit of Heaven.
Yeah,
I live right near that.
Oh,
place.
you do?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell goes on in there, but I hear about it.
it's very clean. That's
Yeah.
They're singing Kumbaya.
I was-
Yeah, a lot of
Pass me,
vibes,
somebody-
I don't know.
I'm telling a story. No, but
I know it's
So-
boring as shit.
so
Well, I'd like to hear
it was early in my career. I was good at
Sure.
comedy, but I wasn't,
Right.
wasn't what I am now. And I auditioned there. They loved me. They were like, "You have to come back and do our pro night or whatever
At
it is."
Samantha's?
Yes. Yeah, it's like a Friday night where they have pro comedian or whatever
Sure.
it is. And you do a prayer before the show, which is very funny because Eric Haft was on the show and he's Jewish,
So
they made him pray to the wrong god, and
Oh my
so I go on stage and I had a terrific set. I used to have this very dumb joke, and this is how young I was. It was a joke about my dad refusing to curse in
Okay.
front of me, so he would
I
always
did not have that experience.
right. He would always spell out the curse. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. So one time he was telling me a story, and I got cut off by these girls on the highway, and I honked my horn, and they screamed out, "Shut up, you ASS."
Uh-huh.
Didn't say the word, just spelled
Sure,
it,
sure.
and I'm like, ass might be in the Bible. I don't know.
I think it might be.
And the woman running the place very loudly gasps in horror.
Oh my
like,
god. Clutching her
Oh my
pearls.
But then I did the punchline, which is, what, did you get cut off by a gang of cheerleaders? And the audience,
Okay.
laughed. And I
Got
was like,
it.
oh, okay, I'm fine. Because they're supposed to shake a cup of pretzels if something offensive is said.
What?
No pretzels were shook.
Is that
What
a
is
thing?
this system?
Yes.
So much old
Well, it
ladies.
was in like 2009 or 10, whatever that was.
Hilarious.
Anyway, so I'm getting off stage like, oh, I had a great set. I was like, wow, the best set on the show. And then the host was like, what happened with that ASS?
Straight to the confessional.
And I go,
Let's
oh.
say a couple of Hail Marys.
Yeah. And I go, oh, was that like too much, you think? She goes, oh yeah, that's why it didn't get an LAUGH.
Oh, wow.
And I was like,
She's
you don't.
God.
Yeah, and I kind of wanted to be like, you must be DEAF. But I wasn't clever enough
Just
at the time.
passive-aggressively
That was today.
spelling at
Forget
each
it.
other. Oh my God.
So I had to apologize, like via
Oh my
email.
That's why I
You had to
I
issue a
can't do that.
statement.
No.
I can't do that.
I think I spelled out that.
I don't wanna
word
be
in
like
the
so-
apology.
I've heard stories of like people who perform in a club and they're told don't say the F card, don't,
Sure.
and they go up and they do it anyway,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Which is dumb.
so-
I mean, you're
yeah.
hurting yourself with
Yeah.
that. That's
So-
stupid.
Oh yeah, now I'm gonna do it more.
I'm
Yeah.
a rebel, man.
I'm not that way. I'm not
It's
like,
just when
but I
you're riffing.
know,
Yeah.
I know with me, I'm gonna get in trouble because I'll tell people, when I did my 70th birthday show, I had my bosses in the audience, and I did like 10 minutes of how
You
my
have
job
bosses?
sucks.
You
The
what?
guys I work for,
Uh-huh.
and I did pretty much how my bosses suck,
Right,
which
right.
I just go for funny,
Yeah, whatever.
I said,
You're fired now. But I had 1 year from retirement. Shouldn't have made the joke, Benny. Well, this was a good show. Thanks.
But yeah, so Samantha's, that scares me. I'm afraid.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
almost want to go back and try and do it again, just to
You
see
should.
what it's like.
Redemption.
You remember this
Get redemption.
face.
This time
I
spell-
had a great set though.
This
That's
time
the
spell
thing.
arse. A-R-S-E.
What else?
Yeah, go
what can I
British with
spell
it, so
next
yeah.
time? I don't do any jokes like that anymore. But I.
Just
But
get the
you could
redemption.
say, you could have said but, B-U-T.
Oh, yeah.
Why would shut up, you
What?
B-U-T, you butt?
Yeah,
That's a
I
horrible
know.
joke.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
right.
Awful.
You know,
That's
but
right.
the whole
Shut
point
up,
is he would spell out curses. He still does that. No, he doesn't. Now when he's like on the phone with me, he's like, "Hey Joe," I'm like, "Wow, where was this guy 10 years ago?"
Yeah.
But my parents also, when I was growing up, and we would be watching a movie, and there'd be like cursing or sexual talk, they just start going like clearing their throat.
That'll do it. He'll never know.
It's like, oh, is that just what's in the movie?
A lot of coughing in this movie.
Yeah, is everybody sick?
That's funny. So what would you say like your worst bomb has been? Has there been something like monumental that sticks out for you?
Oh man, you know, like there's there's a different definition of a bombing to me, and that's when it's one thing to not get laughs because sometimes
Sure.
the audience just sucks
Yeah,
or
no,
they're
that's
quiet.
true. That's true.
To me, a bombing is when not only you're not getting laughs, but the audience is actively doing something else.
Yeah.
Then pay attention to you, like you're combative with the audience.
Sure. Okay.
The last like bomb that I can remember that I was like I might quit. Was like just before the pandemic. I opened for some like Instagram comedian,
Oh, okay. Do you
And
remember who?
Eric D'Alessandro.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, the Italian kid?
yeah,
He does all the Italian stuff.
he died.
His name sounds familiar to me.
And it was 2 shows. The first show was actually great. Like they
Yeah.
loved me and the other opener. The second show, I don't know why. They just anything I said, they were like, nope,
Oh,
no.
no.
And then the audience starts talking, having conversations.
Oh, that's the worst. I hate
Yeah.
that.
And then I very loudly heard somebody in the audience say something like, "Boy, this is really uncomfortable right now."
Oh,
And like at that moment, you're in this like white
Sweating,
hot
yeah.
rage moment, and you're just like, "Yeah, you think this is uncomfortable?" And just almost almost being like, "Let's fight." I don't know. And that's not what you're supposed to do. But you know,
No.
when it's a whole room of people who are actively ignoring you, like you're kind of
It's-
just like,
it's terrible.
"This guy's dead. I'm going after him."
Wow.
So, and what was very funny is like when something like that happens, you want to rebound.
Yeah.
And the next show I did after that was the next day. I did like a John LaRocchia show at a veterans hospital in Queens,
Right.
which is not going to be I mean, you're giving to the community,
Sure,
but
yeah.
there's no way you're like rebounding
You're
from a
killing
bomb.
at the old folks' home.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to kill, right?
So, you know, so it took me like a week to get that taste out of my
God.
mouth.
Yeah,
When
that's
you do
horrendous.
an old age home, you have to really just tell jokes, street jokes, dad jokes.
Right.
Don't expect your material to go off.
No, you tell like wholesome stories about your family and yourself.
ASS and all that.
Exactly.
Or Henny Youngman jokes, old school.
Right.
Have you ever walked a table or anything?
I never walked a table. I did a stupid. Years ago, I did a show. I was in Pittsburgh at like one of the Funny Bones just before they closed, and I was 2 comics and I was first. And like 3 minutes into my set, 2 people just were like, "No," I just walked out.
Oh God.
And by about 10 minutes in, I got them warmed up, and
Yeah.
I did great. And then I get off stage, and the owner, who was a jackass, he was a known jackass. He goes, "You walked 2 people," and I was like, "Oh my God, what do you mean?" I was just like right around when I.
Your fault.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Well, I'm sorry, I didn't know." He goes, "You killed. Who cares?" I'm like, "Why did you lead with that?"
You don't ever believe in the negative.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's tough to get over that. I walked, like I was telling you guys earlier before the show,
Yeah.
when I had the huge bomb one day. Tim Gage was the only witness that's still in the comedy scene to talk about it. And that guy was Saad Sarawan. I don't know if you knew Saad.
No, I feel like he's.
I knew Saad.
I feel like we just missed each other at Governor's.
Yeah.
I remember seeing his name back when they actually listed the comics who were on the Thursday, Sunday shows.
Yeah.
I remember seeing his name all the time.
Yeah,
but
he
once
was
I got
on
in
the
there.
tricycle. He had like the wacky packy. He had like a logo of him on a tricycle.
Oh, funny.
He was a good dude. Now he's like a math professor or something. Maybe
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Stony Brook. I don't
He
know.
got
Some
out.
scientist. No, he's not in Stony Brook. I forget where he lives, but I'll let you know. I'm friends
Yeah.
with him on Facebook.
Yeah, I think I might be too. But he
I
was
used to
not
do
happy
improv
with
with Saad.
Yeah.
So.
I walked like 2 or 3 tables that day, and I remember
Oh, man.
Tim Gage going like this in the background, and this is when Tim Gage he looked like Ben Franklin back then. Remember, he had
Yes,
the long ass hair.
he was hosting the first new talent night I did at Governor's, and he looked like
Good
that,
guy,
so.
Tim Gage, very funny. Every time I see him, he always mixes it up with new material.
He's
He-
freaking great. He's
Very
if
funny
anyone
guy.
gets a chance to see Tim Gage, he plays a lot at McGuire's.
Yeah.
You could catch him there a lot. But he told me before the show, I showed up, and then I was going to the bar and said, "You want a beer?" He goes, "I don't drink before I go up there. You shouldn't either, okay, pal?" He's like, "Seriously, why you got?"
By the way, why are you talking to me anyway?
He's like, "Why
I'm
you
Colin
talking-"
Quinn's cousin.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck, I am. So I was like, "You don't want to be?" He's like, "No, you shouldn't be drinking. What are you doing? You fucking stupid." So anyway, I go up there anyway, despite him, I drink a beer, and then fucking have the worst bomb of my life, where
Should've
they're
had
all.
that beer.
Maybe you should have drank.
And I look at him and I see him doing this, and then I'm like, "Fuck, I should have had that."
He should have. He should have thrown you a beer.
You know what, though? Can I say this? I love you like a brother. I do. You're my comedy brother.
Yeah,
I tell
right
you.
on.
When I met you, this already happened.
Yeah,
So you
sorry,
did-
I've been telling the story
Yeah.
forever.
No,
It's
but
haunted me.
so you did it the first time, and it worked out great. And everybody, you did it the second time, you bombed. There's no reason why you shouldn't go back up and do it again.
Oh yeah.
I want
Right?
revenge.
You should go.
I did stand up as George Washington.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, you should.
That's
You should.
revenge.
And I've seen
That's
you.
payback.
I saw you. You did a short film and we had it in the theater. You did the Comic Sans,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, that was good.
And when you and Tony Walker were talking on the mic, and I see you're still like nervous with the mic. You know, the mic has to become part of
Yeah.
you. It has to be like your hand,
Yep.
and not be you're nervous about something that happened 30 friggin' years ago. All right, it's over.
Okay, it sticks with you.
No, wait, look at you. You're still going on
Oh,
stage,
yeah.
and I think you suck.
Jesus, wow. You shouldn't even be allowed out in public. But you know what I learned over the years is like you almost need to have a horrifically bad show every
Oh,
once
yeah.
in a while.
They'll put some
To
hair
be-
on your chest for sure.
Right. A, for that. B, you
Yeah.
learn. C, like,
Yeah.
then when there's other times when you think you've had a bad show. Like, I've done
Right,
shows where I
right.
know I did well, but someone was like, oh, something bad happened.
Yeah.
Was it a
Right.
bad show? And I'm like, no, it was a good show. And then I'm like,
Yeah,
am
I've
I
had good-
insane?
I've had good sets, and the headliner comes up
No,
to me.
you
and
haven't. No, but
You
one
talked
time.
on your step. You stepped on your laugh lines.
Yeah.
So I stepped on my laugh line. So I had a great set, but you have to bring me down when I stepped on my lamp lines. If anyone's a fan of Rita Rudner.
Oh yeah.
And
well,
you're like, do you know how
Rita
many
Rud-
bosses I have?
Rita Rudner steps on her lamp lines. Rita Rudner just rattles off, and she's so fast.
If they can handle it, yeah.
She's so fast. I'm like, wow. You know, I'm forgetting her stuff. I love Rita Rudner.
She's like the one-liner king.
Oh.
You know?
This is the part of the show I've been waiting for.
Yolanda
Benny's
Star.
alarm was going to go off at 7:51. He's got to take a
Well, we
piss.
have we have 4 minutes. I want to show another video, a video of Ben Franklin. So Don Sill's video.
Oh, good.
And
I
then
can eat a cracker.
then we'll say our goodbyes.
Let's hit it.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. You look like a smart guy. Can you just tell me what do you do for a living?
Oh, well, I dabble in a few things. Printing, politics, of course, and this little thing called electricity.
Wait, you're an electrician?
Well, a little bit more than that. I invented electricity with a kite.
You invented electricity?
You're welcome. But it was a little bit more than that as well. You know, I created the vibe, man.
You create the whole Wait a second. I know you're the dude on the $100 bill, man.
You are correct, sir. Let's just say I keep it 100.
Well, thanks so much, man. This was great. I really appreciate it.
Listen to me. Keep the revolution going. Shop trendsjackers.etsy.com. You can get this rockin' shirt. My buddy George rocking the guitar. You can have it in various sizes and colors. It's awesome. George is awesome. You're awesome. I'm awesome. Get this trendsjackers.etsy.com. This is mine. You can't have it.
So that was for
Benny with a
Trendsjackers.
fan.
Buy the shirt. You can get the shirt on trendsjackers.com.
Trendsjackers.etsy.com. Get the shirt today. 4th of July is coming up fast.
I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Don Sill. I want to thank Joe Pontillo, and especially my guest co-host Victoria Hughes.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Nice
Anything
work.
else you want to say? We're wrapping it. We got to wrap up and go.
Yeah, come to the show on Friday, I guess. You know, Michael's Island Park. I'm serious. Say my name, and they'll just go, "Oh, no problem," and ask you to leave. But no, come to the show. And then on Saturday, I'm doing Don't Tell comedy.
Oh, awesome! That's
in
really cool.
Huntington, and I think it's 2 shows now. I think it's the 6:30 sold out and an 8:30
That's awesome. Good
Oh,
for you.
happening.
great.
So
Don't
those-
Tell in Huntington?
Yeah, they're usually very good shows.
What is it, a club?
I don't know where it is. What?
You can't tell me.
No, I don't even know at this point. So.
That's
All
awesome.
right. And Victoria has a show coming up in February 14th.
13th, yeah.
13th.
Yes.
Yeah, the night before.
Yes.
That's it. Valentine's Eve.
Conversations
And Conversations.
on Instagram and on YouTube and all that fun stuff.
A lot of great people, a lot of great guests on that.
Yeah, we have Randy Jackson from Zebra on the next episode.
Oh, cool.
Yes, that's cool.
Nice.
All right, so thank you all for watching. Victoria, you want to say goodbye?
Thank you.
Say, hi, Nancy. I hope you're watching. I didn't say hi to Nancy.
It'd be weird if she wasn't.
All right, thank you,
I had to go to
Don,
another
Joe,
show.
and Victoria.
I had to
Thank
watch
you
another
all
YouTube
for
show
watching
today.
the show. I hope you had as
Yeah,
much fun
thank you
as
so much.
Joe Pontillo did.
That hallway. There should be a hallway cam here.
They should be.
It's like an awards
All right.
show.